Well, hello everybody. It's June the 1st, 2018. One of the biggest shows that PPW has ever put on, and we're starting off with the stalwarts of our tag division.
Fighting out of the Con Dojo, weighing in at 489 pounds, the team of the special attraction, Scoot Robertson, Mr. Punishment, Sir Samurai. They are the Honor Society.
Tim Livingston with Eric Ritz. And these guys, the Honor Society, they have been wanting the PPW Tag Team Championship since day one here. And they have the opportunity right now.
Team number 2.
Yeah, okay. That was a strike. Yeah. I caught that. And now a debut, their first time in PPW with a familiar man in charge.
Being guided by their manager, the bright Lucian D. Light, from the bad streets of Wakanda, weighed in at a combined weight of 469 pounds, the team of Dominic Texera and Derek Slade. They are the Bad Boys.
Lucian Delight is in charge of the Bad Boys from Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. To Sharon Slade, and this is a team that has really gained a lot of confidence with Delight in charge. And when he's right there with his man Boyce LeGrand later on tonight, it'll be for the PPW Championship. So Dominic Texera, Jerry Slade.
I will be honest, I have no idea who the Bad Boys
Yeah, so this is the first time.
I know absolutely nothing about these boys. I've been told that they're bad.
Yes.
That's all I got.
We know that Boyce LeGrand has kind of taken them under his wing, along with Lucian Delight, and with the greatness that Boyce has brought to Gold Rush Pro Wrestling, and becoming a Northern California Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer. The Bad Boys are quickly trying to establish themselves here in the Bay Area.
I'm liking the idea of Boyce with a stable.
From right here in the Phoenix Theater, weighing in at 370 pounds, the team of Ezra and Just Zach. They are the Fallout Boys.
Just Ezra in the trunks, just Zach in the tights. And wait, we don't even have our fourth team, and we're already getting started.
Whoa.
We have not rung the bell. This has not gotten going yet.
We're missing a team here.
But the Fallout Boys are starting up, and they send the Honor Society to the outside.
Get set. It's all that.
Oh, now the Fallout Boys are waiting on.
From the Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, weighing in a combined weight of 5,081 liters of carbonated goodness, the team of All Black, D-Row, and All That, Keita Murray. They are K&D.
Tandem Death Present. Scoot's still down. He got run into the barricade hard.
I was trying to keep an eye on what's going on in the ring.
Samurai's sitting over here in a chair.
So these four teams fighting for the #1 contendership for the PPW Tag Team Championship, and dual sling blades by the Fallout Boys. So these two teams right now, we still don't have a bell rung. Sparky Ballard is trying to get control here. This is an elimination match. So the last team standing will be the #1 contenders.
Samurai and Scooter sneaking in.
Just like they're wont to do. The smartest guys in the room, the Honor Society, are trying to get going here.
Using the Fallout Boys as weapons. Weaponized Fallout Boys.
And so you have the Fallout Boys, the Bad Boys, and then you have Keita Murray and D-Rogue surrounding the ring as the Honor Society are trying to hold serve here. And they say, bring it on, and it's on!
It's on.
We
You gotta have like a smoke cloud around
we still do not have a ring of the bell.
We haven't had anybody on the aprons yet.
As
Sparky has no idea what to even call right now.
Ezra with a back suplex, just Zach with a senton. Meanwhile, the bad boys looking like a little bad company here.
Sparky's got no, I can't even say he lost control. Control was never here.
You can't disqualify something that hasn't started yet. You can't throw it out. And, oh, and so just when you, this is something, Sparky's looking over at us and we have no idea. Like, we have nothing we can provide.
He's underwater right now.
Look, Sparky is one of the best referees in all of the state of California. He's been around the pro wrestling business for a couple of decades. He knows his way inside of, and we got it!
We got a tag!
3 minutes in! And D-Rogue and Keita Murray on the attack here against Darius Slide. So, nice double team.
Nice.
Flipping senton and a knee drop.
Great
First
knee.
cover of the match. Barely a 1 count, and Teixeira's in there to break it up. And there's a tag. The bad boys are legal. Meanwhile, on the outside, you see the Honor Society messing around with the Fallout Boys, and now D-Rogue is getting his shot in, but his tag team partner is eating a last chapter in the ring. The bad boys, they're trying to steal the first pinfall, and only 2.
Look at Donovan.
We are off to the craziest start we've ever had.
This is the craziest start to any PPW show, bar none.
We're trying to look. We have no monitors. We're trying to look around all of the action. Oh, man. Snap suplex there by Teixeira.
Cover quadrants of the action.
2 count. And so you're trying to see, is this going to break up? Are folks going to kind of go to a corner and stay there?
It looks like we are now settling in.
So remember,
Honor Society are at the top.
there we go.
We're in. Looks like we got them all.
The Fallout Boys
are wounded.
We have a blind tag, D-Rogue in, and now we have another tag. This is the other thing about this match. Anyone can tag in at any time. And while you might want to be that team that sits by the sideline and wait everybody else out, you see something where you can take advantage, and the Honor Society very good at that, they're going to do so. I didn't know we had a couple of 7-footers in there.
I know. You didn't see Samurai come in over the top rope?
I will say that Scoot Robertson is kind of a smaller John Nord, though.
Let's see.
He's got the hair.
Nordito. He does.
So
He's got that beard.
Ezra just getting pounded there by Samurai after the tag. D-Rogue trying to steal a pinfall.
Samurai's been targeting Ezra ever since the Fallout Boys were out.
Right.
He's been beating him around the outside of the ring and inside.
The Fallout Boys are the most inexperienced team here of the 4. And you can see D-Rogue trying to keep Ezra in the corner of him. And all that Keita Murray. And an elbow from the second rope after the Samoan drop.
Dropping a knee drop, dropping the forward elbows on this one. I'm really.
Oh boy,
my God.
that was a nasty spill on the outside that Zach just took. Oh, and Samurai, he's going to take care of this. Samurai's going to take care of that. Oh, we've seen this before. This is how they finish. Eat the feet into the Russian leg sweep. D-Rogue, well, he turned his back and Slade's in.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't quite matter. Rogue should just take the rest.
Look at this now, looking for the cover to try and steal a pin, but only 2.
You don't get any extra points for the team with the most eliminations.
Correct, it is the last team standing. Slade just said, watch this, chin lock.
Really want wanted to make sure all eyes.
Well, okay, Samurai with the chin lock. I have seen this movie before. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh man.
7.
Zach is too. Oh man, he's wrenching back. His low height is working for him there.
And Scoot gets the 8th. It's a conga line of chin locks. And an 8-way jawbreaker. And everyone is down. And this standing room only crowd at the Phoenix Theater is enjoying themselves this opener to determine the #1 contenders for the PPW Tag Team Championships.
That was the most jacked jaws I have ever seen.
My God. Dentistry work will be at an all-time high come Monday morning. Meanwhile, Ezra has Slade on the ropes. Duck of the clothesline. Knee strike. And now the tag to Zach. Just Zach up top. They're looking for the end, but Tessera's in. Just Zach comes off the top. Super kick by Slade. Looking for sliced bread. He's caught. Oh boy. I think that's it.
I think we got him first.
And that will do it. The Bad Boys have the first
Fallout
pinfall.
Boys have been eliminated.
So Samurai and Scoot try to take advantage right afterwards. Meanwhile, Keita Murray and D-Rogue come in to also take advantage of the Bad Boys.
We got an alliance, baby.
Yeah.
Honor Society, all that. Keita Murray, D-Rogue, they are working together.
Now, at our last show, it came down to the Honor Society and D&D, who have taken a loss against the Honor Society. They finished them off with their Powerplex finisher. And so it was kind of a loose alliance.
Powerplex, baby. I love hearing the words Powerplex getting called again as a move. We're bringing the Powerplex back.
John Nord, we brought out a Powerplex reference. Slay with the cover here. 2, only 2.
We had a UF Skechers chant.
Well, Skechers,
Corrected Lucian.
they're light up kicks. I don't care if they're Skechers or not.
You
This
know,
is,
he's got those Skechers Shapeleys. You should see the calves on this guy.
wow. Whoa, we got a double team. No, airplane spin by D-Rogue. Keita Murray sends Teixeira to the outside. D-Rogue dizzy with it. Has just enough. And a flapjack with a kick. Hook of the leg, 2, and that is going to send D&D forward.
Bad Boys have been eliminated.
And now,
Nice debut though from the Bad Boys.
so you have D-Rogue and Keita Murray, who are trying right now to get some revenge after the last match between these two in May. And here they go. The winner of this fall will be the #1 contenders to the PPW Tag Team Championships. Scoot working over Murray. D-Rogue with an advantage on Samurai as Murray is sent into the post and Rogue chops Samurai hard.
Man, seems like the edge on Scoot these days. There's no there's no goofy attitude, man. This guy is all mean now.
Standing frog splash. Scoot Robertson trying to send the Honor Society forward, but only 2. And now Samurai egging on Scoot, and Keita Murray sees the situation. It's 2-on-1. And the team that has wanted the PPW Tag Team titles the most out of anybody in PPW are trying to get there. But Keita Murray is not going to give up. And he is lighting up the Honor Society. Oh, Samurai blocked. And now Murray is going to get pounded to the mat.
See, this is where the experience comes in, right here.
Scoop with a huge splash. Calling for Samurai, holding him in place. Back elbow. That is the prelude normally. And here it comes. It might be Powerplex time. One of the most dynamic moves you'll see in PPW. Wait, D-Rogue is up top.
Oh, no.
Frog splash, dual splashes, but it's D-Rogue on top.
No.
And we have #1 contenders.
Fresh out the box.
And your winners by pinfall and the new #1 contenders to the PPW Tag Team Championship, the team of D-Rogue and Keita Murray, K&D.
So D-Rogue, he wants some more soda for his tag team partner.
He's got to get that. This is finish. This is the finish for Murray.
And the Honor Society, after talking as much as they have, are now on the outside looking in. D-Rogue and that man, Keita Murray, are your #1 contenders.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners by pinfall and your new #1 contenders, Keita Murray and D-Rogue, K&D.
And later on tonight, we will find out just who will be the PPW Tag Team Champions. That's a lot of orange soda to clean up.